Howdy folks, welcome back to Vintage Story. It's a lovely November day. It's been a few days since the last video. I've done a lot of resource gathering. I went up to the northwest here and got a bunch of bauxite. There's bauxite up here. So I mined that out, brought back a whole bunch of that. There's actually quartz right next to the base. Where's my house? There it is. So in these caves here, there's a whole bunch of quartz. So I got a bunch of quartz, got that all ground up, made more of the refractory bricks. And I think I have this built. Doesn't show any more blocks. And now I'm working on the bottom here where you can fire it. So it wasn't real clear what they wanted. So I actually went and watched some videos. Let's see if I right click on that. Yeah, there we go. I think what I want to do is chisel this away. This will, I think, keep the charcoal from coming out, and these slabs are here so air can get in. I think that's how that works. I'm just going to have to try it and see, because I'm not 100% sure how this is supposed to work. And then it's a little tricky to get in here, but I think I'm ready to put stuff in here now. Maybe. So I need a whole bunch of charcoal, and I need a whole bunch of iron. I think it takes 16 iron. Let me toss those up there in case I need them again. I have 22 iron, so that's good. And I've got some more hematite and some more blooms and stuff in here that I can work up. So we're doing okay on iron. Let me grab... Yeah, I think I need 16 of those. And I don't know for sure how much charcoal I need. So let's grab those, and then we'll put a stack there. The videos I found, they just kind of glossed over how to build the fire pit area. I guess they just kind of assume you know how it works. If there's a video guide out there for that, I missed it. But anywho, let's see if we can get... Do I just right click in here? Needs a layer of high quality carbon bearing material, coke or charcoal. Okay, so we put charcoal in first. Was that the layer? Let's get up here where I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so then we do another layer, and then 4 of these. Another layer, 4 of those. Another layer, 4 of those. Another layer. Stone coffin lid is missing. Okay, that's good. That means we're ready for the stone coffin lid. Which... Oh, that's spoiled. Good. Have to get some more food. I believe the stone coffin lid is inside. I probably should have made the fire entrance on the other side, but I'd have to dig out more of that. Once I make sure I know how this works, we can refine it a little bit. What did I come in here for? Stone coffin lid. There we go. Got those two. So you can see I've got a bunch of bauxite still. Brushed up a whole bunch, made a bunch of mortar. And this worked out pretty well. Put a little reed chest down there. I can let it go in there and fall in. Alright, and then was it shift click to place again? There we go. Ready to be fired. Ignite a pile of coal below each stone coffin half. Alright, so we need 2 stacks of charcoal down below. I think it just stacks up in there. And then this should hopefully, the slab should prevent it from falling, you know, left and right. And then this chiseled block should prevent it from falling forward onto me. The only tricky bit is I have to... Okay, so that'll hold 32. Now if I light this, does it light both of them? hopefully. So that lights the one next to it. Ready to be fired. Denied a pile of... Okay, receive seat. Alright. Let's close the door. And it takes like a week. So I have to keep firing that. Making sure it's going. Okay, we'll see what happens. It's 30 degrees out. And we got... not a lot of daylight. We got a little bit of daylight left. I'm not sure. I think I've got plenty of sticks. So I'm not going to bother with shearing those. But let's go drop some stuff off. I want to gather up some wood and get another charcoal burn going. So we're going to do that. So you guys can hop in there. There we go. And then, from what I understand, these refractory bricks that the furnace is built out of, they will, like, go bad. So we'll have to replace those. So we'll stick those in there. Hammer and chisel we can get rid of. And then we'll start chopping. Oh, chisel can go in there. Hammer can go back on the rack. Went ahead and took these 2 chests, made them into 1, so I have more room. Let's temporarily stick some of this stuff down here. So I got more room for wood. That has 9 uses left on it. Oh no, it's getting dark. Well, I'll tell you what, let me go get some food. Then I'll throw my lantern on. Yeah, it's already starting to accumulate snow. It's only November. But I'm excited. If we can make steel, that's mission accomplished for this series. That's pretty cool. Couple of these pies down. We'll gather that up. I need to eat veggies, actually. We're getting pretty low on vegetables and protein. I think after I eat these pies, I'm going to have to concentrate on getting some of the grain and, or not grain, but veggies and protein from some of my crocs that we've got full of food. So let's head back upstairs. I'm going to go chop some trees, and I need to go sleep. This is getting pretty dark out. And then I'm going to try to have steel in this video. So I'll have to put a cut in here. And then I don't know how many days. In real life it'll be. I'll have to let that percolate. Actually, since it takes so many days, let's just go ahead and sleep. I'll see you in the morning. Yeah, I'm not chopping trees. I slept as long as I could. It's still super dark out because it's winter time. So I thought I'd get some of these iron blooms worked up. We've got a good wind going, so we're letting the Helvhammer do the heavy lifting here. It will take these blooms and make an ingot out of it, if you haven't seen that before. And it will also heal these. Like, occasionally if you do these by hand, you can accidentally mess up and end up with not enough chunks. The Helvhammer will just magically fix those. It's pretty handy. We got some little iron bits too. Look at that. That's not quite up to temperature. Actually, it says it is. Does that green mean it's workable? Let's find out. Yeah, it's working it. All right, cool. Toss those up there. So, bang, bang, bang. That's what I'm going to do until it's light enough out to go chop trees. Get that topped off. I had 24 of these iron blooms ready to go. And actually, I think I've got, do I have some more hematite ready? Yeah, I do have a little bit. I need 120 per bloom. Actually, that's all the, oh, no, here's medium chunk. I can break that up. We can multitask here. Oops. Somehow I placed that on the floor behind the anvil. There you go. Alright, get you on there. I've got my hammer. No, I put the hammer back. Let's go ahead and break that up. There we go. Run down here real quick. I think it only takes 6 charcoal per, so actually I'm too short of charcoal. We'll get all this put in that we can. Also, I need to do some terraforming here in the wintertime. I've got 3 of these ready to go. So we can hold control and put 5 at a time in these. They hold 120. There we go. Need to get some more these fireclay bricks made. Always something to do in Vintage Story. That's what makes it fun. Oh, I did have enough. I was thinking 4. I've only got 3, so we're good. I'll light these up and we'll get some more of these iron blooms cooking. Beautiful. Alright, and I think I emptied all these out. No, I didn't. I've got more refractory bricks in here. So we'll grab those while we're down here. I may have overestimated how many of these I needed to make. I kind of went ham. So we've got plenty of these to rebuild the steel furnace thingy. They are just tier 1 refractory bricks, so I don't think they last very long. I don't know how many like firings you can do. Don't really know much about how any of that works. It's going to be a learning process. But we're going to use my new stone path here to blast our way through the snow. And I've been putting all the refractory stuff in here, so let's do that. Beautiful. Put the hematite back in there. I don't remember where I've been putting the iron bits. Putting them somewhere else. In here? Yep. Okay, I need my tongs back. Throw those into the quenching pit. Need another iron bloom on you. Another stack of charcoal. And it's getting pretty light out. We can go chop some wood. But I've already got this going now. So maybe once I throw a new bloom on, we can go chop some wood real quick. This is just about done. That's slowly getting up to temperature. 74 of those little iron bits. We can get those melted into iron at some point. I didn't know that the Smithing Plus would drop iron bits when you're using the Hellhammer like that. That's pretty cool. Okay, you're still coming up to temp. Let's go chop a tree real quick. At least get started on chopping a tree. This is my charcoal forest. Choppy choppy. So since I've got this other stuff to do, I think I'll just go ahead and make this video doing that stuff. And the next video, we'll pull the steel out and we'll work on getting an iron anvil made. We have to make... you can't cast an iron anvil. You have to make the pieces and weld them together with borax as a flux. So that sounds pretty cool. Oh, we had stuff scatter everywhere. Interesting. Alright, let's grab this. So we're definitely multitasking. You put on there, get you fired back up. Actually, it needs to be 2 blocks high. Stick you there. There we go. A decent amount of wood. So while that's pounding away, let's go get another tree chopped down. Oh, it took the tops out of all those trees, that's why. There's interesting mechanics, like if they're close enough together, it does that? I don't know how many blocks. Somebody in the comments might know. So it took the tops right out of those trees. Funny. Makes them a lot easier to chop. If the branches are cut off, they chop faster, for those that didn't know. So if I needed sticks, I would be shearing these with the shears to get more sticks and pine cones. I've got quite a few sticks. No shortage of those. Alright, I think we got them all. Let's run back over. Get this stuff sorted out. Grab my tongs. Grab that. Throw you in there. Grab you. Throw you on there. Throw those back down there. Go chop another tree. There's some nice tall pines. So we've got 17 sticks from that. It's not bad. Alright, you don't have any top to you, so you should chop pretty quick. Okay, maybe not. I think, oh, there's one held up in the branches up there. Funny. Okay, back to the smithy. I forgot to put an iron bloom on there, didn't I? That was pretty silly. It topped off with food. Yeah, alright, we'll let that heat up. And let's go get some firewood in the charcoal pit. I've thought about moving the charcoal pit. I haven't got around to doing that yet. Make it, put this stuff over by the smithy would be the eventual plan. Love the sound of that. Sounds good. Alright, we need to destroy an axe. Let's work on that. There we go. Our broken axe head. So we have 673 sticks, now 690 sticks. Yeah, we just need to stick a bunch of this firewood down here. No, can't quite reach it, I guess. So we got a 3x3 by 3 charcoal pit. I think if I move this, I might make it even bigger. But I don't know. I think I really want to get on the new version of Vintage Story. But I think I'll wait and do a new series. So we'll see. We're getting pretty close to steel. I kind of want to make cheese on this save as well, but I need salt for that. I haven't found salt yet. So I might have to go out on an adventure. We'll see. I don't know. I've done a lot of things in this series. Don't need to clean this off, but it makes me happy. And once we make steel, that is mission accomplished for what I wanted to do. I'm just going to stack this up right here for now. We need to get back over to the iron process. So we'll see. I definitely want to make some steel tools. You want to do some stuff with the steel tools once we get steel. So it's not going to just abruptly end once we have steel ingots. That's not the plan. Oops. Click all the wrong things. Alright, let's get this stuff out of here. So, if I remember right, I have to put these in the bloomery. Bloomery base. Yeah, I need to make some more fire clay bricks. To get those fired. It's always something to do in Vintage Story. I think I said that already. But it is true. Let's see. We're done with the pulverizer for a while. Let's go ahead and move this back over to the quern. There we go. Now we got that ready to use. I love that sound. It's awesome. All right, you're coming up to temperature. Let's go check on the... Let's go check on the iron furnace here. What's this thing called? The iron furnace? I don't know. Can I just put more of these in there? And it stays on fire? I can. Okay, cool. So if we open this... Oh, look at it, it's glowing. 12% complete. Nice. Just need to keep feeding that. Keep feeding the beast. So there we go. I'm going to keep making more iron. I think I'll wrap this video up here. And I'll be doing some stuff in the meantime. If it's interesting enough, I'll make a video. Otherwise, next video we'll have some steel done. And we'll work on the iron anvil. Actually, if I've got enough extra iron... Yeah, maybe next video... I think with the new... yeah, with these that I'm making, we should have enough to make an iron anvil. So we'll work on that and maybe make some more tools in the next episode. Or we'll have steel. We'll see. But thanks as always for hanging out, folks. And I'll catch you in the next adventure. Take care.